Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's review we're gonna see the Yokai Yoshi Tarot, a Kickstarter deck. This is my first Kickstarter deck and I'm so excited to open it up. I've been waiting almost an entire year for this. Okay, so I'm really excited to see. Well, I already know how it looks, but I'm excited to see it with my own two eyes. Okay, let me read a little bit of what that is. It's a Kickstarter deck. Okay, so I'm currently on the page of the Kickstarter. So it says a full 78 card starter deck featuring yokai and Japanese folklore illustrated and a modern take on a traditional style. And this is very interesting. It's by Buboplague. I didn't know what they were exactly before until I come across this deck. So it's always good to learn new things. Okay, it says explore the mysterious world of Japanese yokai through a phenomenal 78 card oracle collection based on the traditional tarot, rider-waite tarot deck. The body of heart is a accumulation of love for ghosts, folklore, and traditional Japanese artwork, all blended together with the storytelling of tarot. Every card features a different unique yokai or two, each chosen to match or reflect the meanings and stories of the cards. Some are playful creatures, while others are somber spirits. There's a full array. Each card was traditionally drawn in sumi ink on rice paper, then scanned and digitally colored for consistency, giving it not a quite modern and not quite traditional fresh look. Okay, more from the deck. The deck will consist of the full 22 major arcana and 56 minor arcana, broken into 4 suite staves, cups, coins, and swords. Printed on 350 GSM art paper, gilded edges, matte linen finish to complement the traditional look and feel of the illustrations, a small booklet that gives the name, and a very brief discussion of the yokai, two-piece simple rigid lidded box, FSC certified paper, meaning the paper was environmentally and ethically sourced. Okay, so I'm gonna link the Kickstarter page if you want to know more about it or have full picture. There's a pictures of every single suits, major arcanas, minor arcanas if you want to know more about it. Yeah, that's pretty much. Let me scroll down to see if there's anything else. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Okay. I started a launch on February. I don't know the specific date, but it was a long time ago. Okay, it was a long. I think it launched for like a month or something like that. Um, and people have been finally receiving it like for the past month or so. Okay. But yes, so now let's open her up. Okay. So that's the free sticker that came with every person purchasing a deck as a stretch goal. Oops. And the tarot cloth here. So let's see. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh my. I'm gonna add some pictures, but it was very well packaged. Oh my gosh, like I've never seen something so well packaged. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, it feels so weird to see it finally with my own two eyes. Okay, let's see a closer. Let's have a closer look. It says, if it wants to zoom in, Buboplague, Yokai Yoshi Tarot. And there's a little ghost here. So cute. And then it says Yokai Yoshi 78 Tarot Deck by Buboplague. And here, that's how it looks. Okay, so let's open our hub. Oh my gosh, it's very hard to open. Okay, how it looks on the inside. I do remember, I don't know where it said that, but it did said that it didn't put much information because it wanted us to base it on our own intuition, which I absolutely love. But I always love to see people's interpretation of their own card, especially since it's something that I'm not very familiar with. But I love that it left it up to our own interpretation with the actual knowledge of each little ghost. I absolutely love the booklet. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. That's how it looks. It's actually adorable because I saw a lot of picture, but I never saw people picture the picture of the booklet. So that's actually really cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here it says yokai, which means ghostly spirits, apparitions. Yoshi means premonition. First, I absolutely love that they put the Chinese letter because I'm not very familiar with Chinese or Japanese letters, but Japanese letters. Sorry about that. But yeah, forward Jian Li. Known by many names, yokai, the supernatural characters in Japanese folklore, encompass a huge family of monsters, spirit, demons, and phenomena. The word yokai is written with the characters meaning bewitching spectre, and it's used to mean apparition beyond human knowledge. Dates back as far as the first century. Some yokai are human-like, some are animals or plants. Some are objects or natural occurrences, from prank playing, earthquake causing Ani to fox faced Kitsunebi, luring travelers into the wood. Yokai can be lucky, wicked, wise, and mischievous. Whatever their nature, it is their paranormal existence which defies human comprehension, yet is also so familiar that makes them yokai. This phenomenal 78 card collection, inspired by the traditional rider-waite tarot deck, explores the mysterious world of yokai through 22 major arcana card and 56p card, traditionally drawn in sumi ink on rice paper and digitally colored for consistency. Research from both English and Japanese sources. The deck features not only famous yokai like the turtle-like kappa, but lesser known spirits as well, and divided into four elemented suits: cups, coins, swords, and staves, which are the ones. Each card features different yokai in Buboplague's whimsical and often dark signature style, reminiscent of traditional Japanese ink wash. Like the archetypal voices and faces tarot, yokai are the unexplained and the unexplainable. They are recognizable, but ultimately unknowable. Yet their shadows linger, reminding us that not everything has an explanation, or at least an explanation we can understand. Okay, sorry, it was not centered as I was reading. But then we have, it's a very brief, short explanation, but it can go as if we can go really far with that. So we're gonna see how they read after, but basically I think that's the major arcana, and I love how we have the Japanese writing and the name in English letters. Okay, major arcana is very short, very. I absolutely love the presentation of this booklet. Okay, then the suits. Okay, is there anything else? This picture is so cute. I love this person's art. More of Buboplague's works can be found at Oh No Net on Buboplague as Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. Okay, so Yeah, that's it. If you want, there's that. I'm gonna put them all down below. Okay, for those interested, that's how it looks. uh, like me reading this booklet right now. Okay, and there's an extra page. Okay, so yeah, that's a booklet. Okay, now on to the actual deck. Okay, so this is my first Kickstarter deck. Oh my gosh. Not my first deck, but my first Kickstarter deck, so I don't know what to expect, but either way, oh my gosh. Okay, beautiful. So, sorry. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I've seen pictures here and there, obviously, but it's very different to see it close up. Wow. This is, I don't think you can picture how pretty it actually is in real life, but this is the back. And this is funny because in certain pictures I notice it's black, but on certain pictures it kind of looks like a dark blue for some reason, maybe because of the lighting. But it's dark on with my real eyes it looks dark, but on certain picture I noticed it looked like dark blue, but I felt maybe it was because of the lighting that people use. But let me try to take this off. Okay, there it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. They seem to be very good quality. I've seen people say that it has a very soft velvet feeling, and I cannot wait to experience it for myself, obviously. So far, it's really wow. Wow, they're very sturdy. I think this is my most sturdy cards, like for real. Well, wouldn't be surprising with the price that it came from. I don't think it's gonna stand with that box. Hold up. Okay, that's a better angle. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have the full. They're very sturdy. Oh, but they're very flimsy. They're sturdy, but they're very flimsy at the same time. Okay, so could be easy to riffle shuffle, but I wouldn't riffle shuffle with these. Like I always say, the magician, the eye priestess. This is a deck that I think I would use for only shadow work, but I will see how they read. The emperor, the empress. Sorry, the emperor, the hierophant. Oh my gosh, I love these lovers. The chariot. Oops. The justice. Huh? There's an error. Okay, I had to double check on the Kickstarter page because it's supposed to be. Okay, so I need to forget my knowledge on tarot because I think it's going to trick me out a little bit because I've been using rider-waite based tarot, but I'm always open to new things, like I always say on my channel. So just as usual is number 11, okay? But I heard there's some people that would see certain major arcanas as different numbers, so maybe that's why they try to do there. Which is here just as number 8. Usually this is the strength card for your own knowledge. Denying the hermit, wheel, fortune, the fortitude, the strength card. Okay, this is the instead. Okay, they switched the strength card and the justice card. Okay, so very interesting because I heard some people, yeah, like I said, but I never saw it in actual deck. So very interesting that I have a switch up in the actual major arcanas. Like I said, I'm very repetitive, but I'm always open about that. So the fortitude strength card here as number 11 instead of justice. The oh damn, I never saw this card. Wow, the hangman, the death, Temperance. There's a lot to take in. The Devil. The Tower. Interesting. I love this art. It's very beautiful. There's so much detail in that. Oh my gosh. I feel like I could be using this deck multiple times and there's still details that I would not notice here. The star. The moon. The sun. The judgment. The world. Okay, so I would suppose we have every element here. Um, I think I want to read this one, but I don't think it will have a description on. Usually, yeah, there are certain animals, but do they represent all different energy? I wouldn't know. Like that could be fire. That as well could be fire. This is air and pentacles. But this could be the water because we had the star. We had this dragon, so maybe that's water, fire, earth, and air. I would suppose. Okay, not sure. I'm sorry if it doesn't want to zoom in. The ace. Oh my gosh. Okay. I may act surprised even though there's all the cards in the Kickstarter deck, in the Kickstarter page, but I did purposefully not look at all the cards because I wanted to surprise myself. So, and even on paper, seeing people picture, not everybody show every single card. So, Ace of Wands, which would be, sorry, what's the name of the suit in the deck? It would be, hold up, staves. Oh, staves are cups? No, it's the wands. Okay, staves, which would be the wands. So Ace of Staves, staves, two of staves. Very simplistic. Love it. Three of staves, four of staves, five of staves. Again, there's a lot going on. Well, that's the five of staves. Okay, there's always a lot going on. The five of staves. Six of staves. Interesting. The eight of staves. On the camera, it looks very lighter than it is, but it's actually very darker or somewhat darker than it looks on camera. But yeah, seven of staves. Sorry, I think I said eight. Seven of staves. Sorry, eight of staves. Nine of staves. Ten of staves. Okay, interesting. It's like he's holding the staves, but not really at the same time, which is a very interesting representation. Well, from my own perspective, a very interesting representation of the Ten of Staves without looking at the own ghost meaning signification here. Let's see. Page of Staves. Knight of Staves. And this is definitely not a deck for beginner. here, but as well would be great for beginner here if you're drawn to this deck to have your own signification if you love yokai here. But I would be, well, personally, if that was my first deck, or if this is a deck that I was used as a starter terror, it would be very frustrating. But again, if I had some knowledge on yokai and what they are, or if I had my own meaning and knowledge about that, then maybe yes, this is the deck for you. But I wouldn't suggest that for a beginner. But we'll see how it reads. We'll see in the booklet how it reads, and then I will say my final opinion if it's for a beginner or not. But Queen of Staves, King of Staves, now to the Cups, Ace of Cups. I love how it doesn't say the suits. It just says Ace, Knight, the number or the court card. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Four Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, King. Oh my gosh, damn. This is interesting because usually the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups to me somebody that is emotionally stable, and we have none of that. No signs of stability, emotional, mental stability in this card, which I find interesting. Okay, King of Cups. Wow, look at this cup like flying away. And it would be interesting if with all those waves, this movement energy, the cup was still on the tentacle, which would represent king energy to me personally. But always open for new interpretation. But that would be that I would just I'm just saying it would be funny if it actually was stable on the tentacle, because that's King of Cups energy. But maybe finding balance, somebody struggling finding their own balance in their own energy. Nobody is perfect. Okay, even a king or a queen energy here. So interesting. Now to the swords. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Swords. This is funny because when I look from my own two eyes, it's very darker. So sometimes I look at the screen of my camera so that I can see a clearer image. Like I said, it's very darker than it seems on camera. It's very much darker than it seems on camera. Okay. Five of Swords, Six of Swords. Eight of Swords. I've seen this card many times. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. Eight of Swords. Wait. Seven of Swords. Sorry. Sometimes I'm confused on of the numbers. Sorry about that. Now this is the Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. Whoa. Ten of Swords is intense. It's always intense, but this one is very intense. Ten of Swords. Like even through an armor, like it's piercing through an armor. So no matter how, okay, I love this energy. No matter how strong you are, um, everybody has a weakness, and yeah, everybody has a weak point. No matter how strong you look, or no matter how strong you are, okay, everybody gets triggered some way somehow. Okay, just not like everybody does, or as easily as everybody does, but everybody has a weak point, and everybody has their moment of um their down moment. Okay, and just showing that everybody is human. Even though it talks about ghosts, but hey, I love this actually. And this is interesting that there's the swords on the floor here, because there's never I've never seen actual swords on the floor in the Ten of Swords. Okay, most of the time, it's always they're all on somebody's back or front. Okay, this is actually a painful. Wow, just looking at it, I felt the pain. This is a very painful Ten of Swords. Must be one of the most painful Ten of Swords I've seen. Interesting, but they're still swords. Okay, they still have the power to fight this whoever they're fighting for, mental battle, if, an enemy they can see or they cannot see. There is this possibility that hey, you can pick up that sword and get up and fight here. I love this energy. I don't know if that's his actual meaning, but that's what I'm picking up on that card. Page of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Interesting. It's a sword energy, but we have water energy in it as well. Interesting. Ooh, the Queen of Swords. She looked very sly. I love this. Oh my gosh. It's okay. I kind of look as if the sword's onto us as we're looking the card, and it's like, you thought you could get me, but I was smarter than you, and I had two steps ahead of you, or 10 steps ahead of you. You thought you could get me, but I got you first. Okay, you got played. That type of energy I'm getting here. Queen of Swords, very sly energy, very cold-hearted, cold-blooded energy here. King of Swords. And there's again two swords. Interesting. For the two court card, there's two swords. Maybe there's a meaning. Okay, I don't know yet. But very interesting, I noticed that. There's two swords. King of Swords. Again, oh my gosh, and this is funny because I didn't meant to say that. I'm just noticing. And I literally accidentally, not accidentally, but coincidentally said this. Oh, I have two steps ahead of you, and I just noticed that there's two swords here, which is the King of Swords energy. They're smart, they're plan ahead. Okay, they're very straightforward. So again, they're very much more about action than words. Okay, they see something for what it is, and they got the card. No thinking two times about it. Okay, so again, whoa, funny that I said that. So already connecting with the deck. Absolutely love that. The King of Swords. Now onto the Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. I was confused for a second because I thought that was a pentacle for a second. I was like, wait, isn't this a three of Pentacles? I was so confused for a second. Four of Pentacles. If it wants to zoom in. Five of Pentacles. Very interesting interpretation here. You see the five pentacles on the floor, but for some reason the ghost is looking up. So it's like no matter what you have here, but that would be the five of cups energy. So very interesting as the five of pentacles, but it's like no matter how financial stability they have, or no matter what's in front of them, they're not realizing it and they're still looking for more, or they're never satisfied with what they have and never realizing what they have when it's right in front of them. And the feel of unsatisfaction, and not realizing what you have right when it's right in front of you here. But interesting because that would be more the five of cups energy to me. But interesting as the five of pentacles, because usually the five of pentacles being to me is somebody being left out in the cold, and that meaning representation of the five of pentacles is the meaning of the five of cups to me. So very interesting here. Now six of pentacles. Eight of pentacles. Uh, oh my gosh, every single time I confuse the seven and the eight. Oh my gosh, sorry about that. Seven of pentacles, but that kind of would look great as eight of pentacles. That's why I was like eight of pentacles automatically, because that looked like an eight of pentacles to me based on the meaning of the eight of pentacles. But seven of pentacles it is. Eight of pentacles. Nine of pentacles. Sorry for the in and out of focus. I love how no matter what suits, there's some water element no matter the suit. So very interesting take on that. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. So I guess, yeah, no matter, okay, I love this deck because no matter what type of suits you're dealing, there's always a with emotions, feelings when it comes to your finances, your actual emotions, your passions. It comes from a place of feelings, of emotions. So yeah, I love that. Page of Pentacles. Here it is. Oops, sorry, it's stuck together. Knight of Pentacles. I saw this card multiple times as well. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. And last but not least, the King of Pentacles. Okay, so let's compare them to a normal size deck, tarot deck, and we're gonna shuffle, see how they shuffle, and after that we're gonna read the card. I'm gonna take a major arcana and a minor arcana to see how they read, even though I think they would read the same. It's just a meaning of the yokai. It's very much left for your own interpretation, but yeah. Okay, I just finished, but I remember that I forgot. I completely forgot because I was so focused memorizing to the deck. I forgot to do a size comparison. So with the Northern Witch Tarot, here, let's see. Let me put that to the side. It, I think it's a little bit smaller, or pretty much the same size. I think it's a little bit about the same size. Hold up. Kinda. I think it's a little bit smaller. Alright, it's pretty much the same size. Let me check with another, okay, up front. And I'm gonna take another deck for comparison. Pretty much the same size, yeah, pretty much. Let me take the white gentleman, sorry. White gentleman. A little bit bigger, a little bit. Yeah, a tad bit. Pretty much the same, a little bit bigger, smaller. And the third deck, yeah, it's pretty much the same size of a normal size tarot deck. Okay, that's the Vox Arcana. If you're interested, I already did reviews on all those three decks on my channel. But yeah, okay, it's more similar to the Vox Arcana size here than the two other cards, White Nomen and Marlin Witch Tarot. Okay, so if you have that deck or if you know how big or small it is. But yeah, okay, let's see. I don't usually full shuffle. Okay, whenever I do is because the cards themselves are not very straight. Okay, and I feel comfortable with full shuffling with the deck, but with this one, absolutely not. Okay, maybe after like years of use, maybe, but this deck, I don't even know if I'm gonna use it. Okay, for the edges, okay, themselves, but okay, I love it. They kind of, when you hold them together, they're kind of very, I don't know how to explain it, they're kind of very sturdy, and they're very kind of, okay, not the heaviest eggs I've come across, but it's pretty heavy. But when you hold them to like one by one, they're very light and very flimsy, but not in a bad way. Okay, they're very. You could easily refer shuffle with these, but I wouldn't personally. Okay, um, as they're very straight, and I love when they're straight. So yeah, we're not reading that. But yeah, let's see. Okay, they're very great to shuffle with. Okay, let's mix them up. Yeah, I actually love how light they are. Oh my gosh. Let's see how they will shuffle end over. Okay, let me shuffle with my other end. I'm a right-handed person, but just for the sake of the angle. You hear the sound? I absolutely love it. Okay. Wow. I love the feeling. Wow. I have no deck that feels like that when I shuffle or that makes sounds like that. So very interesting. I love it. So we have the Page of Swords that wants to be read. Okay, so let's pick another card. We want a Major Arcana. Which Major Arcana wants to be read? Which Major Arcana wants to be read? Somebody could be spying on you, or somebody you are dealing with as poor communication, does not know how to communicate their emotions or how they feel, or you could be spying on somebody. We have the Six of Pentacles as the reverse. Somebody that is not very generous here. But this is not a read, okay? I just want to read a specific card and see how, take a specific card and see how it reads, okay? I'm planning on doing readings with this deck, obviously in the future. Do look out for a mini spread, mini pick a card on my Instagram, okay? Um, Wait. Yeah, major arcana. But yeah, somebody could be, yeah, just taking advantage of you here, or maybe somebody's not giving you reciprocity, the type of reciprocity you would want to, or you have doubts on that here. Take it as a reason. It could be a Gemini that you're dealing with, or you could be a Gemini and being that energy of a Gemini. So let's see a major arcana. The first major arcana that I see, I will read. Nope. Okay, the Hermit. Okay, nine, number nine, Virgo energy. So again, there's this energy of, oops, sorry if I'm all over the place. There's this energy of somebody being secluded. You're being to your own self, or somebody's being curious about what it is that you're up to, or maybe vice versa. Somebody's being secluded, very distant, and you're interested and intrigued about what it is that they're up to. Okay, there's, okay, I heard a lack of communication. So somebody, yeah, you haven't been in contact much with somebody lately, and so you're curious or spying on somebody, or vice versa. But let's see for the Hermit. Okay, the Hermit. Okay, let me show the picture because there's the characters. So let's see. Okay, Karatsu Tengu, bird-like creatures that are skilled warriors but easily fooled, often wear monks' robes and dwell in solitude in the mountains. Okay, so it's very straightforward. Okay, Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Okay, so here, Oni, classic og, born from wicked souls. They symbolize brutality, disease, punishment, and disaster. So very interesting. Okay, but let me pick another card. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit hard to interpret. Okay, I feel like, again, like I said in the beginning, to forget the original message of the rider-waite. Okay, to incorporate the message, the meanings of each ghost. Okay, to for it to facilitate, okay, the meanings of each ghost. We have Five of Wands. So there's this mental battle of somebody you don't know. Okay, maybe you have been arguing with somebody and they have been secluding themselves, so you're curious about what they're up to, you're spying on them. There could have been an argument because of lack of communication. Somebody there was a miscommunication, or somebody did not communicate their feelings or how they felt. Or maybe the Five of Wands could be a mental battle to me. So somebody's mentally battling about what they did, or thinking about what they did, or they feel guilty of some sort about what they did. So maybe that's why they're secluding themselves, and the other party is spying on them because they're curious. So maybe you feel guilty of something, and you're hiding yourself, you're secluding yourself, but you're as well spying on what the other person that you're separating yourself from is up to. Let's read the Five of Wands. Meaning, okay, it's not the actual Five of Wands, but the ghosts of the Five of Wands. Let's see. Stabs. Okay, sorry. Stabs. Okay, I think it's gonna take me a hard time to fully accumulate everything about the deck, but the Five of Stabs. Okay, so let me make sure it's the Stabs. Okay, yeah, Minor Arcana Stabs. Okay, so Five of Stabs. So it says here, Tsuku Mogami, various household objects that have gained spirits from being 100 years old, such as dishes and scissors. Okay, very interesting. So this is again a deck that I'm gonna study like really hard, like really deep, to incorporate the ghost meaning and the actual suit meanings here, which you can tell based on my own interpretation of the cards. It's not really um, the same meanings, but again, always learning new meanings of each cards based on the deck. Okay, but yeah, that's it. That's what the it's like really cute. Okay, this is a really beautiful deck. Yeah, and I can't wait to dive in and learn each meanings, or learn new yokai because that's very much a new world to me. So can't wait to dive in and learn more about ghosts, creatures, mystical creatures. But yeah, that's it. That's what I have. Bye, y'all.